Welcome back in, flag throwers. It is Wednesday, August 27th, and yeah, things do look a little different. Jordan is clearly not here, as you can see. Everyone send out their T's and P's to Unk because Unk has COVID. That, for some reason, is still a thing in 2025. It's like, I'm kidding. Really, though, Jordan, feel better. Flag throwers wish Jordan to feel better. But in his place, you know we got to have a co-host, and we have not just any co-host. We have the most special co-host out there possible. The love of my life, Miss Haley, is joining us in today for the pod. What's up, Haley?
What's up?
Haven't seen you in so long.
It's been a long time. I've never been on this one.
But yeah, that is right. So we will have Haley as the co-host today. We will be talking NFL preseason. We're going to be talking about the cut day because that is today. It'll be yesterday by the time you're listening, but cut days today. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about her Steelers because she's a fan of the Steelers. We're going to get into the hot seats for the coaches and who's under the most pressure for players. But first, before we get into that, those who are on YouTube, there's a little red button under there right next to our name that says subscribe. If you could just hit that for us, it is absolute paramount for our growth. We are greatly, greatly appreciative if you were able to do that. We are at 209 subscribers at time of recording, so we surpassed our goal. So let's try and run this up as much as we can before we hit our 1 year. That is very, 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 very soon. So go ahead and run that up if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy us and want to see more. There's a little button that looks like this. I'm going to need you to hit that as well because that is also huge because that shows YouTube, hey, this episode's not that bad. So other people should see it. So we would also greatly appreciate if you did that. If you're on audio, have no fear. It's the same exact show. To hit the follow button, leave a review. As Jordan always says, 5 stars is preferable. So go ahead and do that for us as well. And, of course, hit the link in the description. Follow us on all socials. You name it, we're on it, baby. But enough is enough. How are you?
Doing good. I'm excited.
You are excited?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get into it. So first things first, the first big piece of news was that Terry McLaurin got paid.
I was excited. I didn't want him to go anywhere.
3 years, $96 million. And for those of you who actually listen to the program, A, thank you. And B, last week on the program, I said 3 for 96. Who says no? And apparently nobody says no.
Can't.
Because that's what it took. And here we are. Scary Terry is a commander.
He signed.
So, how do you feel about it?
I wanted him to stay a commander. I couldn't see him going anywhere else, and I'm happy for him. I like him. He's a good player. I think he deserves it. And he's finally being recognized for who he is, I feel like.
Finally is a good quarterback, too.
Yeah, well, that's why he's getting recognized. I feel like he was always under the radar, even though he's always been talented.
And, this had to get done, in my opinion, because, you can't run the risk of screwing up Jaden Daniels' development.
Oh, yeah, it would have hurt him a lot.
Yeah, because, Debo's good, but he's not, a 1.
Well, and he's so used to playing with McLaurin.
Yeah, well, Debo's not, but Jaden is.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so absolutely huge for the Commanders. They needed to get it done. They got it done finally. A little late for my liking, but hey, better late than never, because it could be like the Cowboys, but we'll get into that later. But yeah, we love that for Terry McLaurin. And then another guy a couple hours later got paid, and this one, if you follow us on social, you know how I feel about this. Trey Hendrickson bitched out. That's the easiest way to put it. He just straight up just folded, got pushed over a table, however you want to word it, that's what happened. Because his whole thing was like, I want long-term security, which he deserved, in my opinion. But he was like, I'm not going to play unless I get long-term security. And he did all that bitching and moaning since when? March?
It's been a while.
And he got a 1-year bump.
Yeah.
And they can still franchise tag him next year, and we could be right back in this situation this time again next year. So, Trey Hendrickson, massive L. A $14 million pay raise is pretty sick, but in the grand scheme of things, in my opinion, is a massive L. And the Bengals continue to be a poverty-ass organization who treat their stars like shit, and we're going to be right back in the same exact boat this time next year, in my opinion.
I wanted to see him go to a different team.
I was begging for him to get traded.
Not only as a Steelers fan, but, I think he deserves to play on a better team.
I just was tired of facing him twice a year.
Besides that, I think he could have had a better deal with someone else that would actually, pay him and keep him for a long-term deal and not screw him over.
There's no reason he couldn't have got the same exact contract as TJ Watt.
I'm honestly surprised that, no one else offered it. Unless they did, and it's not public.
Well, they couldn't because they would have had to have traded for him, and the Bengals were like, we're not trading him.
Yeah.
So, like, they could have offered it all they wanted, but the Bengals wouldn't have accepted the trade.
He should have held out.
He should have. Like, he shouldn't have folded so quickly. I don't know why he gave in so easily. That was so dumb, in my opinion. But I think we're going to be back in this spot next year.
Watch them franchise tag him.
No, they definitely will, because they're a poverty-ass organization that don't know how to treat their stars. I mean, we knew when they paid T. Higgins instead of him that this was going to be a problem. And
I thought that was crazy.
I still think they should have paid him. But, like, does Trey Hendrickson make a 2-touchdown difference? Like, when you're giving up 40 points, like, does he make a 2-touchdown difference? I don't think so. I mean, he might make, like, a 3-point difference, but...
Yeah, I don't think it's that deep.
Yeah, I think they have bigger problems than Trey Hendrickson.
Oh, yeah.
But what do you think about, since Trey got paid and Terry McLaurin got his deal, what do you think about Micah?
I am really interested to see what happens there, because I think he will hold out as long as possible.
Well, remember last year, Dak got paid like Sunday morning of week 1, like that morning.
Well, I mean, it is the Cowboys.
Well, I wonder if he's going to get paid, because remember they play on Thursday night, like the very first game of the season?
Do they have money to pay him?
No, I think they're in the same boat as like the Bengals. Like if they pay him, they're going to really screw themselves.
That will be interesting to see. I really don't know what's going to happen with him.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect.
I can see him being paid either Thursday morning or he holds out for like 4 weeks.
If he holds out, that's going to... Dallas is going to burn.
And people are like, oh, the Cowboys are going to be good this year. Like, dude, no, they're not. Like, even with Micah, like, there's too much distractions going on, in my opinion.
Not having Micah is going to...
Yeah, I'm not seeing it with the Cowboys. They'll be above 500. I don't think they're making the playoffs.
I think they're going to do what they always do and have, like, that weird run where they're on a winning streak and then fall off completely. Like they do every single year. You think they're going to the playoffs because they win, like, 4 games in a row and play really good, and then, boom, back to being the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys have not been to the NFC Championship game in either of our lifetimes. So, and I feel like that streak is going to continue heading into this year. But, so that's the big thing. But those were the big contracts. Today, the biggest thing that was happening, and at time of recording, not really many big names have been cut. Today's roster cut down day. Like, Rappaport and Pelissero and Schefter have all been reporting, like, all these names. And I'm like, who the hell are these guys?
Practice squad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's still sad that, like, guys, like, dreams are getting crushed and being told, like, they're not good enough. Like, that part sucks, and, like, I feel for them. But, like, in terms of, like, big names getting, like, traded and cut and whatnot, like, it's not really, like, anything massive going on. Like, we have the names down here, obviously, because, you know, we're your one-stop shop for coverage. But we'll go through them real quick. So, the biggest name, in my opinion, that got cut was KJ Osborn from the Commanders. And I thought he was good.
Yeah, I mean... I feel like I haven't heard his name much, so I forgot he was even on the Commanders. But I'm surprised that he doesn't have a job right now.
I think the Vikings are going to re-sign him.
Yeah.
Because they want to trade for Thielen, but like...
They want Thielen back?
Yeah, but the Panthers are like, we don't want to trade him.
I wouldn't trade him if I was the Panthers.
So I think they might just sign like KJ Osborn to like fill in the gaps there.
I mean, he was a good player for them. I would bring him back. He knows the system.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty shifty. And then Mike Edwards, one of the starting safeties, he's a veteran from Kansas City, got cut. That was kind of a shocker. Tommy DeVito, Tommy Cutlets got cut from the Giants. I don't know where he would land. He might end up on their practice squad.
Yeah, I don't really... I mean, he's an okay backup. I don't even think he's a good backup.
It's just because he's Italian.
Yeah, everyone just likes to make the memes with him.
And then Jake Hayner got cut from the Saints. I mean, you knew who that was at least. But speaking of the Saints, they picked Spencer Rattler over Tyler Shuck, their rookie second-round pick.
Yeah, I don't get why they drafted him if they just gonna put Rattler in instead.
Well, having a 40-year-old rookie quarterback is probably not the wisest of ideas.
I don't even think Rattler's gonna be that much better than a rookie.
No.
But we'll see, I guess.
Tyler Shuck legit is like 26, 27, though. And he's a rookie.
Yeah. Why would you waste a second-round pick on him?
Like, to put in perspective, like, he's older than Micah Parsons.
I didn't even know his name until he got drafted.
He's older than Micah Parsons, I'm pretty sure.
That's crazy.
And
I hate stats like that. It's so weird.
Well, then don't draft boomer-ass quarterbacks. I don't know what else to tell people. Like, I am so anti, like, drafting old rookies.
Yeah, I mean, unless they are super talented, but then if they're that talented, why did they wait so long?
That's what I'm saying. If it takes you 6 years to figure it out, like...
Yeah, I'm not a fan of, like, the red shirt playing and all that.
Because, like, there's, like, exceptions to the rule, like Joe Burrow and, like, whatnot, but odds are they're not going to be good.
Yeah.
So, I personally am not a fan of the old rookies, but I digress. Moving on to an older rookie, well, older former rookie. Kenny Pickett got traded from the Browns to the Raiders. It's now his fourth team for a fifth-round pick, so the Browns will not be carrying 4 quarterbacks into the season. They will officially stick with Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and Shadur Sanders. So Kenny Pickett to the Raiders to replace Aiden O'Connell, who broke his wrist.
I feel bad for him. He's always hurt. He doesn't have a chance.
You love Kenny Pickett, though.
Oh my gosh, don't get me started. You know, I wonder how long he's going to be on their team until he gets traded again.
Hey, say what you want about Kenny Pickett, but for the rest of his life, that's Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett to you. Thank you very much.
I hate that so much. It doesn't have a nice ring to it.
Hendon Hooker got cut from the Lions. Dan Campbell essentially, like, buried his ass, like, in the media, too. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he came out and was like, Hendon has, like, not improved.
Oh, that's
so, and he literally said, like, to the media, like, yeah, Hendon probably needs, like, a change of scenery, so.
Dang.
Yeah, so, if MCDC's saying that you're ass, then you might actually be ass. So, remember Kyle Allen?
Yeah.
He beat out Hendon Hooker for the backup quarterback.
I mean, he's a veteran.
And then Deontay Johnson, another one of your favorite players, he got cut from the Browns today. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't even know he was on the team still.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I thought he was off again. But let's see where he lands.
I don't know if he's gonna land. I think he might be out of options.
I think he needs to be out of options because he sucks.
Jesus.
He's not good anymore. How many teams has he been on?
But, like, I'm still wondering why he fell off so hard. He was so good with you guys.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is, but every time a receiver leaves the Steelers, they fall off to the next team they go to.
George Pickens is gonna suck, confirmed.
That would be crazy.
That would prove the theory.
Let's see, because he's probably one of the most talented they've had in a while that are going. The only one that didn't fall off was Brown, but I don't think that counts.
Antonio?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was already crazy.
I feel like you can't really say that, but he didn't fall off. He's one that didn't fall off.
And Juju, like, low-key fell off, but he still has a career, at least.
Yeah, and he got ring.
Got a ring. He might have multiple now.
I think it might be like 2 or something.
Jeez. But yeah, and then the Dolphins, who made a trade with the Steelers, trading away Jalen Ramsey, they needed another starting corner, so they signed Rasul Douglas, who played for the Bills last year. They brought him in, kind of someone that can, like, plug and play. Like, he's good, but, like, if he's your best corner, you're kind of in trouble, in my opinion. The Raiders, they signed Amari Cooper to a 1-year, $3 million deal. I thought Amari Cooper was better than $3 million, so yeah. Good for the Raiders, but, hey, maybe Amari's on his last legs.
That's true. He's just taking what he can get.
Yeah, but, hey, I mean, Amari Cooper, that's back, not where it all started, but, you know. Well, no, I think the Raiders did draft him, and they traded him to the Cowboys. Yeah. Raiders, Cowboys. I had it backwards. So, yeah, back to where it all started for Amari Cooper, back to the Raiders. And then the Steelers made some interesting cuts today. So they cut former, I think he was an All-Pro, either All-Pro or Pro Bowl punter Cam Johnston. They kept, what's his name, Cornelius Waitman or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, kept him over Cam Johnston. That was the punter last year for the Steelers who tore his ACL, I think, in week 1. It was on a blocked punt.
I don't even know what they never, I don't think, announced it. Like, it was just a leg injury.
I
thought he broke his leg.
Yeah, his knee just got blown up.
Yeah, I thought it was broken.
And then you guys released one of your former third-round picks, DeMarvin Leal. I was kind of surprised, like, by that, because, like, he's definitely better than, like, Isaiah Loudermilk.
I thought he would keep his job for depth, but I don't know. They're making some cuts I wasn't expecting.
Because, like, Cam, Keanu, Derek Harmon, like, I thought Leal was, like, the 4. Unless I'm missing somebody.
I didn't think Johnston was even getting cut. And then they cut, oh my gosh, the 4th running back. I can't even think of his name now. But I thought he was better than Sermon.
From the Steelers? They didn't cut Kenny Gainwell, did they? No. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Or is it? I don't know. We had, like, 4 running backs, and they cut one that there's, like, a good, chunk of people that didn't agree with it.
And then you guys also cut Bobby Trees, Robert Woods.
It's like that one. It is what it is. I don't think he was really gonna bring anything but being a veteran and like helping guys in the locker room.
Do you think Ben Skoronek's gonna make it?
Now he might. I don't know. They always use him just for special teams.
I think Ben Skoranic's better than what people give him credit for, me personally.
I wouldn't be mad if they kept him. I think I'd rather have him than Scotty Miller. Except Scotty Miller was balling out in the preseason for some reason.
Scotty Miller. Oh, my God. The guy, he's just another white slot receiver that Tom Brady made good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he has some big plays, but it's because he's fast and little.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think that's what gets him by.
Keeps him. Hey, he's still cashing NFL checks, man. Good for him.
Yeah.
And then the Browns officially named Dylan Gabriel QB2 over Shadur Sanders.
I think that's funny.
Well, I mean, we should have expected that because they drafted Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round, Shadur in the 5th. So that means they had a higher grade and higher valuation of Dylan over Shadur. So that honestly doesn't surprise me out of the gate.
I'm only surprised about how they each played in the preseason.
Yeah, Dylan.
And then picking Dylan over him.
I still don't think Dylan Gabriel's that good. I mean, Shadur definitely has things to work on, don't get me wrong, but I don't think Dylan's going to be that good.
Yeah, he's probably going to just be a forever backup if he's lucky. We'll see.
He's also another one of those old rookies. I'm pretty sure he's 25.
Yeah, I think he's 25, 26.
Yeah, getting up there. And then one of your actual former favorite players, Najee, will be ready for week 1, Tom Pelissero and Rappaport are saying.
I thought he wasn't going to be, but...
Yeah, I thought he shot his eye out in a firework accident.
Yeah. That's old news. Can't talk about that one anymore.
But what we can talk about is your current Steelers. So what are your expectations for this year?
No more 3 and outs. Every time.
I'm pretty sure I sent you a meme where it was seeing it was in 2 weeks when the Steelers elect to receive, win the coin toss and elect to receive, and then they have the most horrendous 3 and out of all time. It's gonna hit like crack.
You either sent it to me or I also saw that. But I mean, I think I'm not expecting a Super Bowl, but I'm also expecting them to look better than what they've been the last few years. I'm really excited to see Caleb Johnson.
Are you expecting to win a playoff game?
Yes.
Ooh.
But I don't think we're going to go all the way. That would be really cool and nice if they did. But I don't see them being a Super Bowl team, which sucks. But
yeah, because you haven't seen a playoff win in over a decade.
I mean, they should have had some in the past. But, I think if we had this same team last year, there was a chance they could have won.
No, you weren't beating the Ravens.
You never know.
No, I do know. The way Derrick Henry ran on you guys, didn't stand a chance.
I'm not getting into this.
Well, what do you think about, Aaron Rodgers and DK? What do you think about this, revamped offense?
I'm excited. I think that, okay, first off, last year I was never excited to watch a Steelers game. Let me just get that straight. This year I actually cannot wait to see what the whole offense has to offer. I'm really hoping they use the tight ends more, though, because we got so many.
Yeah.
And it will be interesting to have Jonnu, Washington, and Freiermuth all together on the same team. It's kind of crazy.
You're not excited about Connor Hayward?
He's good, but I like the other tight ends more.
Oh, that's very generous of you to call him good.
I know, that's me being nice. I don't like him at all. He just makes random good plays.
I still think the Steelers should put Jonnu in the slot.
Yeah. I don't know what they're going to do with him. But
yeah, I don't know why they wanted him so bad.
Fun to see what they do. They're definitely going to use him as a receiver.
Yeah, because he knows Arthur Smith's offense, but
he's only on a 1 year.
Well, and you already have Freiermuth. That was the main thing where I was
I can't wait to see DK in a Steelers jersey though, and him and Rodgers being on the same team doesn't it sounds wrong to say that.
It doesn't feel real yet.
It doesn't belong in the same.
Especially because neither one of them played in the preseason.
Exactly. Yeah. It's gonna be week 1. It's the first pass that he catches, it's going to be did I hear that right?
And it's against the Jets, too, so DK might not have that good of a game because he's going to be up against Sauce Gardner the whole game.
We don't need DK to go off. I think we'll be just fine.
So who would you start at running back? Would you start Caleb Johnson or would you start Jalen Warren?
Caleb Johnson all the way.
Jordan!
I think that Warren is only good because of whoever RB1 is, and last year it was Najee. I think they worked well together, and I think that Caleb Johnson is very similar to Najee
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it's going to be kind of the same. Hopefully better, obviously, because Najee didn't have the best year.
Right.
But same build and kind of similar play styles. So I think Warren will work well complementing Caleb Johnson. But if it were up to me, I would start Caleb Johnson.
It's always up to you.
Well, yeah.
Happy wife, happy life. It's always up to you.
I just can't see Warren being a RB1. He's just not that guy.
He fumbles a lot.
He has a lot of fumbling issues.
He fumbled in the preseason when we were watching.
Yeah. But, I mean, Najee went through the same thing, so I can only say so much about that.
Well, I mean, it's like I told you that, like, I think Jalen Warren reminds me a lot of Tony Pollard when he had Zeke on the Cowboys. Like, he was good because Zeke would, like, pound him down, and then Tony Pollard would, like, pinball his way through. So I think, like, Caleb will have to wear him down, and then Jalen will pinball through.
Well, I think it helps that they're both built, like, opposite.
Yeah.
Like, you got the big running back, and then you got the little running back. Kind of like the Ravens with Derrick Henry and Keaton Mitchell.
I love Keaton Mitchell.
Like, I feel like every good running back duo has the big guy and then the little guy.
Yeah, like Sonic and Knuckles in Detroit.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best way they complement each other and can do the most damage.
Yeah, definitely. You need the big bruiser to wear him down so then the fast guy can just work his way through. Absolutely. But, so, do you have a record prediction? Because we can go through the schedule if you really want to.
I think they're going to win 11 games.
You want to put that to the test? We can do this on the spot. Do the power.
Are we including, like, playoffs or just regular season?
Just regular season. We won't know how the playoffs shake out.
Well, we just...
All right. I need to write this down.
You're going to hold it against me all season.
I mean, it's fun to have, because then when Jordan comes back next week, I can be like Haley said.
You can't pin Jordan against me.
Always. All right. Let me write this down. All right. Week 1. You were at the New York Jets Aaron Rodgers revenge game. That's a win.
Yep.
Okay. Week 2. You were home versus the Seattle Seahawks.
Win.
See, that's a Sunday at 1:00 game too. Seattle's coming to Pittsburgh, so that's a 10 a.m. game for them.
I didn't think about that. I just think home opener, like, it's going to be rowdy.
Moving on to number 3, at the New England Patriots, who are going to be better this year.
I think we'll still beat them, but I think they will definitely make it a tough win, for sure.
Oof.
I think they're going to be that one team that you don't expect to struggle against, and then they put up a good fight.
Patriots are going to be good this year. I've been saying that. I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs, but I have been saying that they're going to...
Oh, they're only getting better.
Yeah. Our quarterback, Drake May.
Yeah, love Drake
Our
May.
golden child, yeah.
We can't hate him.
3-0, heading to Dublin, Ireland to play the Vikings. Which J.J. McCarthy is showing up? Because we don't know what J.J. is yet.
I kind of want to say win, because it was going to be J.J.'s first ever game in another, like, playing in the NFL in another country.
Well, plus the Rooneys are huge in Ireland.
Yeah. The Steelers are used to playing there.
No, they're used to playing in London.
Well,
this is the first Ireland game.
Yeah, I should say out of the country. They're used to playing
international games, yeah. So that's a win?
Yeah.
The wheels are rolling on the Pittsburgh bandwagon. Week 5 bye. We're moving on to...
I forgot about that early bye.
Well, most teams you can elect to take your bye week after an international game. So the fact the Steelers are doing it that early is kind of crazy. Moving on, you are home against the Cleveland Browns.
We'll probably lose.
You're going to put that as a loss? Elite Joey Flacco?
He beat us last year.
Elite Joe Flacco goes into Pittsburgh and ruins the perfect season. That puts you at 4-1.
I'm only saying that because last time the Steelers played Flacco, he ruined us.
4-1 heading to Cincinnati on Thursday Night Football.
Lose.
Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did they lose the Magic in Ireland? Two losses in a row. Heading into Week 8. Home for the Green Bay Packers. Sunday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers' first game ever against the Green Bay Packers.
I think that's going to be a win.
Aaron Rodgers gets revenge against the team that said, nah, you're too old. Moving on to Week 9, you are home against the Danny Dimes-led Indianapolis Colts. We may or may not be in attendance for that. Shout out to Luke. We're still getting that organized. We may or may not be at that game. Moving on to Week 10, another Sunday Night Football at Jim Harbaugh's Chargers. Najee Harris revenge game.
See that one going either way.
Well, unfortunately, this is not the either way game. This is the win-loss game.
I think we'll beat them.
Pittsburgh is rolling their second 3-game winning streak of the year, heading into a home game against the Bengals.
I think we split with them, so we win that one.
So you win this one. All right, man. That is their second 4-game win streak of the season. Steelers are getting hot, heading to Chicago, heading to the Windy City.
Win.
Which Caleb are you getting?
Win.
Oh, my goodness. Pittsburgh is on fire. 5 in a row. The Steelers Nation, the whole city of Pittsburgh doesn't know how to act right now as you head home against the Buffalo Bills. That's going to be a Jim Nantz, Tony Romo game. So
I think they're going to lose.
Oh, I don't know, Jim. Tony Romo and Jim Nantz bring an L. The 5-game win streak is snapped. Heading into Week 14 at Baltimore.
Lose.
They lose in Baltimore. I can't believe that's a 1 o'clock game. That's crazy.
Oh, that is weird.
Back-to-back losses. Look to get back on the right track. Home against the Dolphins on Monday Night Football.
I think they'll win.
Yeah, because that's going to be cold because it's going to be December in Pittsburgh, a night game.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins do not play well in the cold. So, yeah, I can absolutely see that being...
They don't have Jalen Ramsey anymore.
You have Jalen
I
Ramsey.
know.
Oh, it's a Minka Fitzpatrick revenge game.
That's going to be a weird matchup.
Yeah. You are at the Detroit Lions next. That's going to be also game of the week, so it's also going to be a Jim Nantz, Tony Romo-led broadcast.
I say we lose.
Oof. Motor City Dan Campbell coming through in the clutch. Dan Campbell loves to hear you say that. Oh, no. Man, love it when technology doesn't work. Okay, moving on to Week 17. That is going to be in the Mistake by the Lake at the Cleveland Browns in Week 17. Who's starting for the Cleveland Browns that game?
I say they go to one of the rookies.
Do you want to you want to call your shot? Which rookie?
Shedeur.
Woo! They go into Cleveland and beat the Shedeur Sanders-led Browns team. And then Week 18, home for the Ravens, TBD, because it is a flex game, so this could be Sunday Night Football.
This game is either going to be, like, really good or probably going to be...
Well, you already lost the first game, so if you lose this one...
I always say that they split.
I agree.
Because most of the time they do split, so I'm going to say that the Steelers win that one. But gosh, I don't know.
See, personally, I think you guys beat us in Baltimore earlier in the year, and then we beat you in this one. Because this one will be huge for us to, like, try and get, like, the number 1 seed.
It's definitely... I think they're going to split. I just don't know which game is going to be what.
So you're going to win that one. So, oh, boy, where are we? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 5.
There's some... I don't know. I might be reaching on a couple, but...
Does 12 and 5 win the division?
Yes.
I don't see the Ravens losing 6 games this year.
I'm just thinking that you guys are going to have a hard, rough start to the season. And that's going to set a bad tone. For
Barring injury, I don't see the Ravens losing 6 games this year.
Never know. You guys, we have an easy start. You have a hard start.
So what, you think you'll be the 3 seed?
Possibly.
Do you think Buffalo's going to be worse than 12 and 5? And more importantly, do you think Kansas City's going to be worse than 12 and 5?
I would love for Kansas City to be worse than that. But they somehow always do well, no matter who they
always
have on
win
their team.
14 games, yeah.
Doesn't matter who they have. Buffalo, I actually wonder. They're the team that always does well but can never win it. So
if it's not the Ravens, I want it to be the Bills.
Josh Allen's married.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe he'll play really good this year.
You know who else is getting married?
Taylor Swift.
Congratulations to Taylor and Travis for getting engaged.
Mm-hmm.
The pictures were very nice. Glad that they're actually happy and in love. Good for them.
Yeah, it is cute.
It's none of my business, but if they're happy, good for them.
Hopefully they won't be shown more than what they already are, but we'll see.
Our version of couples podcasting is better than theirs, but I digress.
Depending on who you ask.
Well, we don't have 1.1 million people watching all in one swing, so I think the numbers speak for themselves. But All right, I just want to ask you a couple other things real quick before we get on out of here. So, which players do you think are under the most pressure? It can be players. It can be. You know what? I'll even throw teams on there. It can be players or teams. Do you think is under pressure to win?
Lions are definitely under pressure.
Because losing both coordinators?
I think that everyone has their eyes on them, and it's because half people probably think that the coordinators carried them, which is fair to assume and think.
Fair assumption.
And then, obviously, it's like they kind of have a win-now team, and how long is that going to last?
Right.
And then I think a lot of pressure is on the Bills, which it has been, because, like I said, they keep getting so close, but cannot get to the Super Bowl.
And that team's never won a Super Bowl before.
Yeah, and they only have Josh Allen for so many years. Like, one of these times, you have to go all the way.
Yeah.
And, they're slowly going to be losing their players anyways, too.
Yeah, unless they keep drafting good. That's the only way they can maintain
but
it.
But how can you always hit on your draft picks?
You can't.
Exactly.
That's the name of the game.
So I think they got some pressure on them, too. But they've had pressure on them. An underrated one, I think, would be the Seahawks.
You think the Seahawks have pressure?
No, I just think it's like, newer coach and everything. I think it will be an interesting one to watch. I don't think they have, like, a ton of pressure, but, like, I don't know. I think there's a lot of potential there that people aren't realizing just yet. I think they have a better team than what people think they do. And didn't, what's his name? Isn't he back?
Who?
Their old coach.
No, Pete Carroll's in Raiders.
Oh, he went to the Raiders. Okay.
Yeah. They have Sam Darnold now. And Cooper Kupp.
I keep forgetting Cooper Kupp went there. That's what I mean. Like,
a lot of people keep forgetting that. It's okay.
because the Seahawks were they did good last year.
I just don't see it with them this year. I don't think Sam's going to be as good as everyone thinks he is.
He might fall off.
Yeah.
But it will be funny to see how that plays out.
But, all right, is there any coaches that you can think of that are on the hot seat?
Mike McDaniel, for sure. I think he was on it last year, too, but...
I think he's going to get fired in the middle of the season.
Middle of the season? Dang. Oh, you know another player that comes to mind?
Who?
Tyreek Hill.
What, that's under pressure?
He played terrible last year.
Bro got too many kids.
Yeah, he's distracted. I don't know if people are going to have pressure on him, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Well, if he gets more toxic, they'll just trade his ass.
Because if you look at his stats last year, it's like he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
So
he had a lot of off-the-field issues.
Yeah, and it's probably going to play into this season, too.
As someone who had him in fantasy.
Yeah. Yep. It's just weird when you see a player like him fall off completely.
Yeah, especially one that talented.
Yeah. But, like, there's no reason why he should have, only had, 5?
I don't even know.
Touchdowns last year?
I know he was...
Or 4 touchdowns?
I know he was unplayable for me down the stretch in fantasy.
I think he had 4 touchdowns last year. And 5 kids.
That son of a bitch. Drafted him in the first round. But, okay. So, who is your most overrated team this year? Who's a team you're hearing a lot of hype about and you're like, I just am not seeing it?
The Bears.
Ooh. So, what do you think the Bears are going to do this year?
I think they're going to be similar to last year. Maybe a little bit better.
So, what, you think they're going to win 7 or 8 games?
Maybe.
They're not even going to be 500?
I can't see them making that much of a turnaround in a year.
Damn!
I don't think it's going to happen that fast. And I don't think...
Does Caleb improve?
Maybe a tiny bit, but I don't see the hype behind him.
So you would say Caleb's one of those people under the most pressure then, too?
Yeah.
Because he was the most hyped guy, and now...
I just don't see why everyone sees this crazy potential in him.
It's because of his arm talent. He's got a really good arm.
I don't know. Last year he looked terrible, and I think he's going to look pretty bad this year.
I love Ben Johnson. I think Ben Johnson's a good coach.
That's why I think that people are excited to see that team.
Yeah. Because, the offensive guru...
Has he ever been a head coach?
Nope.
That will be something to keep an eye on.
And who is your most underrated team? What's a team that you think's not getting enough love?
I could say the Seahawks. So I was talking about them earlier.
They're the most pressure, but are the most underrated as well.
No, I didn't mean they were under the most pressure. It just came to mind when I was talking about teams. Yeah, the Bucks.
The Bucks?
Yes.
You think they're going to be that good?
I think Baker's good.
I love Baker. People who know the program know that I have him as my 6th ranked quarterback.
I'm going to go with the Bucks, and I think the Patriots are going to surprise us.
They were on my list too. So I did the Broncos because obviously the Broncos. But everyone's calling that. That's basic.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring that up.
My two were the Panthers and the Patriots.
The Panthers would be good. I want the Panthers to do better.
I'm not saying the Panthers are going to make the playoffs, but I'm saying they could win 8 or 9 games this year.
How many did they win last year?
5 or 6.
Okay, so it's doable.
If that, it might have been less.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
I love their coach. I think Bryce Young's a good kid. I would like for them to succeed, but
they were 5-12.
Okay. I think the Bucks definitely still win that.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, the Bucks are definitely winning their division.
Yeah. I don't know, those are the ones that come to mind. The Broncos, they were really good last year, in my opinion, and I think they're only going to be better this year.
Yeah, because they drafted Jahdae Barron, that corner out of Texas, in the first round, so him and Pat Surtain. And then they signed the Palomalu guy from the Niners. Yeah. And then they signed Dre Greenlaw from the Niners, too, and they have a really good offensive line. Bo Nix in his second year.
But I wouldn't say that they're underrated.
Well, it's just underrated because, they didn't even make the playoffs last year.
They should have, though.
Well, no, I know, but, I think they're going to be really good. They could win, 12 games.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be a team you're not going to want to face.
Hell no. No chance.
I'd rather stay away.
My overrated teams was the Niners and the Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to be under 500. Their starters are giving up 40 points a game to backup quarterbacks.
You think they're overrated, though?
Yeah.
I haven't heard a lot of talk about
Well, everyone's like, oh, the Bengals could make the playoffs. Oh, the Bengals are going to, make a run for the division.
They have no
they're not.
O-line.
They're going to be under 500. They're going to be shit.
I'm worried that Burrow's going to get hurt again.
That's literally not even what I was worried about. I was just talking about how bad their defense is.
I'm talking about their O-line not protecting
I don't
him.
even know if their defense could stop the local high school team.
Their O-line is invisible.
That's true.
It's not there. He has no line. He's just by himself. He just has to fight for his life.
And then I said the Niners just because they lost so many veterans. I don't think the Niners are gonna be horrific, but I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders.
No, and I think it's really gonna show how much talent Purdy has.
And I don't even think they're locks for the playoffs.
Probably not. Not anymore.
Yeah.
I think they lost too many key pieces.
Yeah, I think they'll be good.
Not having Debo is going to really hurt them.
Yeah, because he was huge, and we don't know what we're getting from Christian McCaffrey. They traded for Brian Robinson, but
That, you can't even... you can't compare anyone to CMC.
They're going to be without Ayuk for 5 or 6 games, too.
Yeah, so they have Juwan Jennings.
Barely. He's battling stuff. Well, he's battling stuff, too.
And that's if he stays on the team.
I'm pretty sure Ricky Pearsall is their wide receiver 1 right now.
They're not going to do good, then.
Everyone's joking about how Ricky Pearsall and Brian Robinson Jr. can, bond over.
Oh, that's so messed up. That's so messed up.
The Niners now lead the league in players that have been shot.
I don't want to hear that.
But yeah, they were my picks. I don't think Kyle Shanahan is on the hot seat. I think Zach Taylor might be on the hot seat, the Bengals head coach.
I hope he is. I don't think he's a good coach.
And then I think the Browns coach might be on the... I hope he's on the... I don't think he actually is, but I would love for him to be on the hot seat. Just because he's so good, I want him out.
That's fair.
I don't want to play against him.
He would definitely go to someone else, though.
Yeah, Kevin Stefanski, it's purely respect why I want his job.
You know what'd be weird, really crazy, is if... So, Zach Taylor gets fired.
Oh my God, I would be furious.
He just goes from one Ohio team to
I
the
would
next.
be furious if that happened.
It's it doesn't give... There's no escaping him.
I would be so pissed off if
it would be really smart if they did that.
No, Cincinnati, if you're listening, do not do that. That's a terrible idea. Oh my God, I would not be able to sleep at night.
It's a possibility.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Maybe they shouldn't fire Zach Taylor. Just to make sure that,
I don't know if Stefanski would lose his job, though.
I don't think he will, but I'm praying that he does.
Yeah. It'd be nice to not have to worry about him anymore.
And like I'm saying, for all you assholes who are going to be like, oh, he's calling for people's jobs. It's literally out of respect. I want him fired because I respect him. Not because I think he's a terrible coach. I want him fired because I respect him.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Don't want to play against him anymore.
Yeah, exactly. But do you have anything left to say to the people before we get out of here, or anything else you want to talk about?
I think we kind of hit everything.
Predictions for the season kicks off? I would ask you about the college games, but you're not really ready for college talk yet.
Yeah, I don't really watch much college.
I don't want to say the definition of a casual, because that sounds mean, but You know the teams and some of the coaches, but like the player wise, like
it's just so much more to keep track of.
like even I myself only really know the stars. So like asking you to like know as many players, I feel like is a bold ask.
Yeah.
But like you know the teams and like how good they are though.
Because it's kind of the same
Yeah.
every year.
But none of the big dogs played. Oh, Texas, Ohio State. You know those two teams.
I do.
It's in Ohio State. Do you want to make a prediction for that? Arch Manning's first start of the season, like first big game.
Ohio's probably going to win.
Ohio State?
Yeah.
Is that who you're rolling with? Is it going to be a blowout or is it going to be close? Is it going to be like a last second thing or are they going to put belt to ass like they did?
I think it's going to be a blowout.
Belt to ass and Arch Manning's first start.
Well, maybe not a blowout, but I don't think it's going to be like a 3-point game or like a... I think it's going to be more than one touchdown.
Damn.
For sure. I think Arch is going to have to settle into being the starter.
Gosh.
I'm not saying that Arch is bad. I think he's going to be a great quarterback, but that's a huge game for your first.
Damn. The internet will be on fire.
Like, in Ohio?
Does he play bad or does he just play eh?
I think it's eh. I'm not saying he's going to, like, suck.
So he's not going to have, like, 3 picks. He's probably going to have, he's going to have, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yes, maybe. And, like... It's either... I don't know if it's necessarily going to be all on him. Like, I feel like it's going to be the whole team kind of...
Yeah.
Crumbling, rather than it all being on Arch.
Wow. That's bold. And I know, obviously, LSU versus Clemson, you're riding with Clemson.
Yeah, I like Clemson.
Yeah, I that was an easy one. So, we share the same favorite college football team. So, our Tar Heels play TCU Monday night. Standalone game. And here's what's the crazy part. 70 new players.
That's...
So it's literally...
That's why I can't keep up
So
with
it's
college.
literally impossible to predict how North Carolina is going to be. But do you think we win? Bill Belichick's first game?
Yes.
Against TCU?
Yes.
I hope you're right. We're going to be watching, that's for sure.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. In our little Tar Heels gear and everything, you know.
I'm always rooting for the Tar Heels.
You know, a little football food, you know, little adult beverages maybe consumed, you know. Have it outside with a bonfire because it's going to be nice and chilly.
Football season.
I can't wait. Well, you have anything you want to say to the flag throwers? Because, I mean, you've heard about them because I've talked about them, but do you want to say anything to them?
I don't really know.
No, the answer is no. She don't want to say nothing.
Hopefully you guys like me. I mean, first time doing this, so sorry if I suck. Jordan will be back.
You definitely do not suck. Okay, this was fun. First off, this was fun. Okay.
I feel like it would be easier to talk once the season starts, too.
Definitely.
I don't think I'm very good at preseason talk. But once the season's rolling, I can hold my own. Well.
Yeah. Without
Except, I want you to do the Ravens win-loss game.
When?
Right now.
Why did you wait till the end of the episode?
Because I just thought about it. You made me do it.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm kind of just, buying time here while I set it up.
Well, I didn't want to let you off the hook since you made me do it.
I just don't know why you waited until the episode was over.
Because why not?
All right.
That's why people need to watch the whole episode.
Yeah. All right. Week 1, I think we're losing in Buffalo Sunday Night Football. I hate that they gave us a hard game off rip. Ravens always suck early. Elite Joey Flacco, we're playing them in Cleveland. That's a win.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Home for the Lions, Monday Night Football. Ravens always put belt to ass against the Lions. That's a win. 2-1 at Kansas City. That's going to be a loss. I don't even need to get into that. Home for the Houston Texans, a 1 o'clock game. I think we win that because we also put belt to ass to the Texans. We always blow them out.
Do you think they're going to be as bad as they were last year?
No, they'll be better, but the Ravens just for some reason always blow them out. Home for the Rams. The Rams usually give us a tough time, but Matthew Stafford's back being a question mark. I don't even know if he plays in that game, so that's a win. But then we have our bye week. Damn, that's an early bye week. Week 7? I like a week 10, week 11. Week 8, home for the Bears. That's belt to ass. We're winning that one. Moving on to week 9, at Miami on Thursday Night Football. That's a blowout. At Minnesota, week 10, 1 o'clock.
That's such a, you don't know what's going to happen when you play the Vikings this year.
I think we're going to win this game, but we're going to have to do some, like, crazy stuff to, like,
What, are
pull
you
it
going
off.
to just win every game?
No. Realistic. And then this, thank you for that smart comment, okay? I was going to say, is a trap game. We always lose to the Browns at least once.
I thought you would have lost the first game, not the second game.
No, we cannot start the season 0-2.
So, then are you playing Flacco still? You gotta call your shot.
Week 11. I'm going to say no.
So you're losing to a rookie?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought you'd lose to Flacco over a rookie.
No, I think this is so up the Ravens' alley to lose a game that they should blow them out.
So who are you losing against?
Gabriel.
Okay.
That's just so Ravens to lose a game that they should blow them out. Happens every year. All right. Home for the Jets. That's a win. Getting back in the win column. And then who we got? Home for the Bengals. Oh, Sunday Night Football. Yeah, we always beat the Bengals in prime time.
I think that's going to be a good game.
That's going to be a hell of a game because the Ravens and Bengals always... Oh, we play them twice in 3 weeks? Jesus. Home for Pittsburgh. I'm going to say we lose that game.
We're going opposite.
Personally. Just because we always beat you guys towards the end of the season. At the Bengals, I also think is a loss. Just because 2 times in 3 weeks, it's hard to beat a team twice in 3 weeks. At home for the Patriots, I think we're going to win that game, but it's going to be a tough cuss because of it being a Mike Vrabel-led team. At the Green Bay Packers is low-key a trap game.
I could see that.
That is very low-key a trap game. And it's in Green Bay in late December, early January. Jesus. I think we win, though. I think the Ravens get hot at the right time, and then we win there. So that puts us at 12-5.
So we said the same thing.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't think the Ravens are going to lose 6 games. And even then, like, some of them that we lost, like, we could easily win week 1. But, like,
So if they have the same record, what happens?
Tiebreakers.
Just, like, in the division?
It'll go down. Well, since we split against each other, it'll go to division record, and then it'll go to, common opponents.
Okay. Because I knew the division, but I was like, what happens after the division?
But, like, the 2 we lost to, like, we easily could beat the Browns. I just built in a trap game.
That's what... I always say that it's safe to say we split against everybody.
Like, I'm very confident we're going to lose at least 1 game to the Bengals. I'm very confident we're going to lose 1 game to Pittsburgh.
It's just normally how it goes.
I'm very confident we're going to lose to the Chiefs. The Bills, I think, is more of a coin flip. I think that's one we can make up ground. So, yeah, 12-5. But knowing the Ravens, they always win a couple games they're supposed to win, or supposed to lose, and then they always lose a couple games they're supposed to win. So I'm sure it's wrong, and my prediction might change as, like, if someone tears an ACL or something. Yeah. All right. You happy now?
Yes.
Okay. All right, flag throwers. Jordan should be off IR and back next week. We will see. He should, though. Hopefully he feels better. Jordan, if you watched all the way through, and you better. Love you, dog. Miss you.
Feel better.
You got anything else?
I think that's it.
All right, flag throwers. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you're leaving 5-star reviews. Make sure you're hitting the likes. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe. Because if you watched all the way through,
You might. What?
yeah, like that clearly means you enjoyed the content. But for those who watched it all the way through, greatly appreciate you guys. And flag throwers, you always know how we end this. No, we are not. We will see y'all next week. See ya.